Hey now. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm doing alright. Alright. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm doing alright. I mean, what would I do if I was a millionaire? What would I do? What would be the first thing I do? What do millionaires do? Like, I always wondered. I mean, I know a couple millionaires and as far as I am concerned, they just work a lot. I mean, they do fun stuff too, but I mean, if I was a millionaire, I think I would do more fun stuff than all the millionaires I know. But I'm not really around them like 24/7, so I really have no idea what they do. But I hope I can reach their level one day. But either way, if I don't, then I think I'm doing fine regardless. I got a roof over my head. I got enough money to go and fight in Thailand once a year. Everybody I care about is healthy, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm fine. I don't need to be a millionaire. At the end of the day, you can't take it with you, you know. When it's time to hit the Wi-Fi. But it would make life a lot more fun, that's for sure. If I had $1 million in the bank. I mean, I could just take off and go to Europe, take off and go to Asia, take off and go to Antarctica if I wanted to. I mean, do people go to Antarctica? Is that a thing? I think I read about there being like a tourist thing in Antarctica, but oh my god, I don't know if I would want to do that. It doesn't sound like it would be very fun. It's like all you're paying for is to go and be really cold. But speaking of Antarctica, I was watching something on, they were like, they dug a big, I don't know if they dug a big hole or what they did, but I think they dug a big hole. But they were like, they dug a big hole in the ice and they didn't expect anything to be alive because it was like such a remote and cold environment, and they stuck a camera down in this hole in Antarctica. I think they drilled a hole into a glacier. It was like super cold, you know. And as they got deeper, they like discovered there's like this unique looking shrimp type animal. It's like some type of shrimp. And it was just swimming around, like doing its thing, like kind of like, you know, didn't give a care in the world, eating whatever shrimp eat, or looking for, you know, just minding its own business. And yeah, it was just the scientists were like so in awe because they were like so surprised that there was actually a living organism down there. There's just this tiny little shrimp thingy. So what would blow my mind is if they found like an organism that lived in space, like the vacuum of space. Like they discovered that there's actual water clouds in space. Like, no lie, look it up. There's water clouds just like floating around in space with like so much water in them that like there's no way the amount of water in these clouds would ever fit on Earth. It's just too gigantic. And at one point, I think scientists thought that we're thinking like water was one of the rarest elements or something, but it's actually very abundant. And I guess diamonds are pretty abundant. They have like planets made of diamonds, and I think I heard something like they have, don't quote me on this, but I think they have diamond like asteroids floating around. So, I mean, how did that happen? That's a good question. But I don't know, according to Elon Musk, we're living in a simulation, so. I guess if we were living in a simulation, anything can happen. But I don't know if I agree 100% on that, but who knows, we could. So, I went exploring today, and I explored another part of the city. It's pretty cool. Exploring is so fun. I'm glad I got my passport. At one point I didn't have my passport. And I was just traveling around the United States and getting to, you know, discovering the world, learning bits and pieces of different things here and there, and eventually I got bored with the United States, and I discovered that I really liked traveling, so I got my passport. I mean, I haven't been to every city in the United States, but I've been to a lot of them. But the world is so much bigger than the United States, that's for sure. But anyway, speaking of traveling, after I do my taxes, I have to start planning for my trip. It's crazy because flights are like almost double what they were last time I went to Thailand, last time I left the country. I think it's because oil prices are so high right now. Oil, oil, oil. What do airplanes run off of? Jet fuel. I think jet fuel is one of the ingredients. I mean, I think oil is one of the ingredients in jet fuel, but I don't really know because I'm not a chemist. But it's crazy, I have to pay. I think I got a really good deal on my ticket last year. It was like a little over 1,000. And this year it's like almost 1,600. It's probably gonna be around 1,600 because of taxes. So, man, oh man, oh man. And I've just been working nonstop. Hey, someone's in here. How you doing? You gonna talk? Oh, and they're gone. Yeah, so this picture is kind of similar to the other ones, but I think it's more, I think the AI did a better job with the graphics. Maybe it's getting smarter. I tried Claude the other day. Claude is pretty interesting. Claude is the AI that is competing with ChatGPT and Grok. They all kind of, they all kind of have their own style, but they're about the same level of usefulness, I guess. But I don't know. Using AI so much, I don't really see AI as ever being a threat. Yeah, it does things that are pretty cool and pretty advanced, but it still seems like a machine to me. I'm not a developer or computer scientist, but I just don't see it ever developing like a personality and consciousness the same way that us humans have it. To me, it will always be a machine, but who knows? Who knows? I haven't really interacted with any super high level AI though yet. And I remember listening to an interview with somebody who did have the luxury of working with the high level AI. According to him, the AI that they have, that we use, that most of us use, everyday, ordinary AI that we use to help us with our everyday tasks or work tasks or whatever, they're light years ahead of the AI. I mean, the AI that they have behind closed doors, that they're still developing, that Google and OpenAI or Microsoft are all developing, and Anthropic are all developing. Anthropic is Claude's parent company, just so you know. But they're apparently, like I said, 20 light years ahead, or light years ahead of the AI that we use. So I don't even know what that would look like. I would love to see what that looks like, though. I hope one day I'm able to see what that looks like. Because AI fascinates me, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe I'm just kind of ignorant to the fact that AI could be a threat, because I'm so used to using the rudimentary AI that we're all using. But if they really, I think if they really want us to consider it a threat, then make it accessible for us to use the high-level AI. I mean, put it out there. At least give us a taste to see how advanced it is, instead of giving us the dumbest version of their AI, you know? 'Cause I hear people complaining about that so much lately. Oh, AIs could be such a threat, we need to take it more seriously. Then put out the AI that is, put out your highest level AI so that we can, you know, see how smart it is. Instead of just giving us this computer version that just, you know, spits out computer sounding answers, you know, whenever we ask it something. Give us something that seems like, you know, super intelligent and not just a machine. Change my mind. But I don't know. They don't want to. So I don't know what to say to that. But who knows, it might be, there might be a way that I could one day make the right friends. I mean, that's all I want to do other than go to Thailand and fight. Is talk to a super intelligent AI. That sounds fun. I guess they have, Grok has this AI that you can argue with. That sounds fun too. Someone was telling me about it. It's uncensored, like it will say all the meanest things you want it to say to you. For people that like to argue. I've never really liked to argue. I don't like to waste time. I feel like arguing is wasting time. But yeah. Oh, I was talking to a friend of mine in Japan, and I was kind of toying with the idea of starting a bar in Japan, a bar/restaurant. Now that I'm taking my cooking skills to the next level. And yeah, I guess there's a lot of bars just sitting around, bars and restaurants sitting around in places like Osaka that weren't really making any money, so people would kind of like abandon them. And they have like all the equipment you need to run a restaurant or a bar. And all you gotta do is pay the rent and they'll let you use it. But then at the same time, if you want to start a business, you might have to hire employees too, so according to one of my friends, that's where most of the money will go, is paying employees. But it sounds like a fun project, because up until this point, I only know what it's like to be an independent contractor. I kind of want to know what it's like to own an LLC or a sole proprietorship, just for the experience. Like, even if it doesn't work out, like, at least I could say I tried, you know? And I'm not a millionaire, like I said earlier, but I still have enough money coming in to, like, if it doesn't work out, I can go back to what I'm doing and still pay the bills. But you never know unless you try. Who knows, if I started the business, I might really like it. And I mean, I like my life now, but it'd be really cool to have my own restaurant. But who knows? You never know what this future has in store for us. Hey, what's up? I see someone's in here. Say hi. Oh, they left. Alright, well, that's all I got today. Thanks for listening, and happy Sunday.